Ali, bro. Takes a lot of guts to go out there and stand up to Seth like you did. And if I win the match tonight and win the United States Championship, I'll give you the opportunity you deserve, bro.
For real?
For real. You're a stallion, dude.
Stallion.
Yeah, dude. What's that?
Oh, my knee!
What the hell happened to you?
What do you mean? Can't you tell? I was looking over my shoulder to make sure that psycho stalker wasn't following me. And just because some incompetent high school dropout janitor didn't do their job, I slipped, fell, and now I'm injured.
Whoa. Show a little respect. You call it custodian.
Actually, it's sanitation engineer, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Guys! It's shattered! Torn ACL at the very least. I'm gonna sue this entire building. There's no way I'm gonna be able to compete tonight. You guys gotta give me help. Get a doctor, EMT, a trainer.
We'll get you help.
Go!
We'll do that.
Go!
We'll do that right now.
Help, Lindsay, help! Get a doctor.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah.